Hi, everybody. This is our review for Bethpage Camp Resort in Urbanna, Virginia. As usual, we're going to start off with sort of any issues getting there, anything that you should keep in mind. So that's going to be primarily Tom.
So we had a short trip. We were leaving Chesapeake Bay, Thousand Trails, and it was only about a 15-20 minute drive, I think. We did take the long way in because I had done a lot of work through that area and we had actually gone to see where Bethpage was when we went out to dinner one night. And RV Trip Wizard wanted to take the shortest route, and it would have been a hard left off of what's that road called? Town Bridge Road. So we decided to go to Warner and take a left into Bethpage off of Old Virginia. Keep in mind there is a new entrance which is on Old Virginia, and the address that Google pulls up is off of
Browns Road.
Browns Road. That's
Browns
the
Lane.
old Browns Lane. That's the old entrance. So you want to make sure you come in off of Old Virginia Road.
Now I'm going to have you just hang on for a second through the intro, and we'll be back on the other side of the review to give you our final thoughts and wrap up.
Oh, the engine hums a country tune, the sun begins to gleam. Tom and Karen smiling, living out their dream. From dusty desert highways to the mountains misty cold, with her beside them. And off they rode, oh, and off they rode.
Welcome to Bethpage. This section up here is called the visitor vacation spots, vacation spots. And this looks like where they put most of the shorter term, i.e. not seasonal sites. And we are currently coming off of Bailey Point, which is where our site was located. And this is going to be the main road in. As you can see, the sites are empty right now. This is still early in the season. This is the very end of May. And we are coming up on Yankee Point, which is the road that they will bring you in when you are staying in this section. They will have you come through the gate and wait for them at the first stop sign, and then they will take you to your site. And as we come down the road, I will take a shot of the gate. You can see it off in the distance there. As you can see, they have multiple golf carts of staff waiting to escort people to their sites. Straight ahead is a golf cart path to the creamery and the mini golf. So there's the gate. And here we go. So this is the main thoroughfare. It is called Virginia Street. And this pretty much takes you any place in the campground that you want. We're going to circle down past the water park and the beach and some other areas. And then we'll show you where the camp store, etc. are, the important things that you need to know. And then we'll just be coming back towards the pool. Section off to the right here, obviously, my right, which you can see, is a lot of cottage rentals. And then here's the first playground, a small playground for kids. In a pavilion that they do hold events in. And you will find that more than any campground we've been in, Bethpage is a golf cart campground. And part of that is because it's large. You do need a golf cart to just sort of get around. And they rent them here. You can bring your own. So coming up on the right here is a bathhouse. So this would be the bathhouse that would serve this area. Another playground for the kids. More rental cottages and some transient or short-term sites over here. These are some pull-throughs over here, but they're pretty short and pretty narrow. So not where I would want to be with a larger unit. And now we are coming up on the beach. There's like, you can see a shade thing, a little bit of a beach area that you can walk through. And everybody has seen this. If you've watched any videos about Bethpage, you've seen this area, but we're here. We're going to show you now. That's the beach house, which I guess is like a bathroom or a bathhouse for the beach area. And then here we have the children's water park. As you can see, it is open. It is cranking. The kids are probably turning into popsicles, but you know, hey, it's summer. Close enough. Then we have the water slides and golf cart parking here, obviously. Lots of golf carts down here, like I said. Then coming up, we have some more lounge space for the water park. This would be a small pool over there, maybe a splash pad for the little ones. And then this is the poolside cafe, the volleyball courts. Now here's a membership specialist office if you're interested in becoming a member of Thousand Trails. So this is the laundry on the right side and the office and camp store on the left. This is what they call the group and rally center. They'll hold functions here, breakfasts and things like that. This is the rec center. This is where I guess there's the arcade and all the little fun games like that are available. And behind here, I believe there is the required life-size or large chess checkers set. Am I right? Am I right? Is there one? Yes, there is. The required life-size chess set. They're not quite life-size, I don't think.
Your size.
Tom just said it was my size, if you all didn't catch that. Switch over here, let you see a little bit of the transient sites that we're coming up on in the shaded area. Lots of little puppy cleanup stations. And then we have another bathhouse here. There is their tram that they run around in good weather. And it looks to me like this might be a pooch washing palace. So you can wash your dog if they get stinky. And we have two bark parks. One is right here. And the other one is there for the dogs who really like to run and stretch their legs. That one's awful long. And coming up on the pool, you see they really try to restrict access to golf carts only. From 7 to 10. There's a fair amount of people here. So obviously the water isn't too terribly cold. I'll post some pictures of the inside of the gym that I took yesterday. So it is pack-up day. We are leaving Bethpage, heading off to Breezy Point Campground. Never been there before, but it'll be an experience, I'm sure. So at Bethpage, we were in Bailey Point, number 8. Good sized site. Your side yard, as you can see where the golf cart is parked, is pretty wide. The site itself is not overly deep. As you can see, we didn't have enough room to park across the front of the site, so we had to park off to the side. Nice features of the campground is they will pick up your trash between 9 and 5 if you leave it at the curb or the end of your driveway. Nice picnic table. Nice fire pit. Sorry, we're running the generator, exercising the generator this morning. Come back here and look at the power water setup. Water is back here. We did need a extra hose length to get to the sewer connection. And as you can see, it's a dual-sided box. Tom's getting ready to put the golf cart in. I don't know why that awning is out. But all in all, a nice campground, nice site. Couple of things that we noted is, like I noted in a earlier part of this video, if you bring your own personal golf cart, it is $15 a day in order to get the little red band that you put on the cart so that they know that you told them you had it. Another thing that we found interesting is that the miniature golf course, which is very nice, I posted some pictures earlier. I'll probably put some in here in the video review. The golf course itself is $10 per person, which I guess this is a camp resort. I guess they're going to charge it. It's much nicer than any of the other ones I've ever seen, but all the rest of them are free. So that does make a nice change. So all in all, we're very happy with the stay. As Thousand Trails members, we paid $20 a night here rather than the rack rate, which I believe was going around $115 to $120 a night when we were here. All right, guys, you're back. Hopefully you enjoyed the review. Hopefully you got some great information out of it. This is our final thoughts, anything that we have in mind about the campground, and our final thoughts as to whether we would ever come back or not.
So the site was wide enough, but it wasn't as deep as we would like it because we're so long. I had to park the truck beside the camper.
Yeah, there was no shade. That front section is relatively new, so there is absolutely no shade coverage at all. So you're going to be out in the sun, so keep that in mind. Your air conditioners will really have to work good during the summer, I'm sure.
Was able to back into the space fairly easily because there was nobody across the street when we pulled in. If there was someone across the street, it would have been a little bit harder.
It's also, the front area is up near I call it the quiet pool. It's the pool at the very front. It's obviously new. It's where the gym is. It seems to be quieter than the back pool, which is primarily aimed at the kids. There's no water slides or anything in the front pool. So it was closer to that pool. So if you definitely are adults and you don't want to have a bunch of kids around, then that's a good place to be.
Did like the fact that they had a gym there. I was able to do one of my light workouts there while Karen lazed around at the pool.
Somebody's got to do it. It's a hard job.
Love the ice cream. We would probably go back if it were in the spring or the fall.
Yeah.
Height of the summer, I definitely don't want to be there with the fact that we'd be out in the open,
right,
baking in the sun all day, and we've had enough hot weather.
And there are some variables to consider. The golf carts, as I mentioned in the review, this is a golf cart like heavy campground. But if you bring your own golf cart and you are just there for a weekend or a week or whatever, you just need to be aware that it is $15 per day golf cart fee. And they will collect that when you register, like when you check in, they're going to get it on whatever card they have on file. They're going to charge the whole thing. So don't be surprised by that. The mini golf is really good. It's an excellent golf course.
I think I beat her by like 2 strokes.
Well, I wasn't trying. But the thing is, in most of your Thousand Trails and Encore parks even, it is a free mini golf. This one is actually $10 per person. And we were told that it's because the golf course is available to the public. And it is. The way it's situated, somebody who lived in the area could come and play mini golf. To me, while the campground is definitely family friendly, I mean, it is set up for kids, it is geared for kids. The golf course, the mini golf being $10 per person, I mean, if you've got a family and you've got a budget, you've got to factor that type of stuff in, because with the golf course goes the ice cream. And that's generally, I think the least expensive was like a single scoop for $3. And they just go up from there depending on what you get.
They give you a lot of ice cream.
Oh, they do. That single scoop was more than enough. But all of that stuff goes into a campground or a camp resort, which is what this is called, being family friendly. I mean, it's definitely set up for the kids. It's wonderful for the kids. Just be aware and make sure that you're budgeting correctly. I agree with Tom. We probably would come back again, probably at a lower heat time of the year. And I probably wouldn't stay 9 nights. The area is nice. There are some great restaurants. We found one right down the street on Old Virginia called Something Different. And awesome food. Awesome food. We only got a chance to go there like for brunch one time and for dinner one time. And the food was great both times. And we would go back in a heartbeat. Do you have any last
packages you can get at the pick them up at the Saluda Ace.
Yes, the Horns Ace in Saluda, Virginia, and it was so easy for us to just get our Amazon packages, etc. there. But we hope you enjoyed it. We hope you got some great information out of this, and we really hope that you are going to share, subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell so that you continue to get notifications when we're dropping the next video, and you can stay up with us as we roll through our journey. Have a great day.
See ya.